What's up, guys? Welcome back to Keto Rewind. Today is day 30 of the Keto Rewind Clean 30 Challenge. For those of you that might just be catching this video now, I put together a meal plan for the 30 days of June for free based off of what I ate at the beginning of my journey that helped me lose 125 pounds. So basically, I put all of the foods and everything that I was eating during the last 16 months into this meal plan. And I tried to make it as easy to follow and as fun as I could possibly do. And it looks like a ton of you really enjoyed this, and that honestly warms my heart. When I keep reading through the comments to hear each and every one of you have sharing your struggles, that maybe this, maybe you're at the end of your rope, maybe you were new to keto, maybe you just wanted one more thing to try before giving up, and you've been rocking it this whole time, losing weight, getting healthy, and reversing and rewinding your health. And that truthfully makes every single minute that I put together, putting this whole meal plan and thought process, filming, it makes it also worth it. It is rewarding work. It's why I've done this. It's why I gave this whole thing to you for free, because I am that passionate about it. It really is something that I feel like I could have made a difference in someone's life. And it was so easy for me to do, to share it. And honestly, thank you for all the warm and wonderful comments. I read every one of them. It has been crazy, so I haven't had every chance to respond to everything, but I did read it, and I just smile ear to ear. So I'm so proud of each and every one of you for achieving your goals and for getting it done. I want to ask you a few things now that we got this before we jump into the full day of eating, or the last day of eating. What did you learn? What did you learn about you? As you look through the past 30 days, did you notice any behaviors, any challenges, did you learn anything about yourself? And I urge you to sit down and think about the last 30 days. If you followed this challenge or did this with me, take a pencil and paper, go old fashioned, jot some stuff down. Think about what happened over the last 30 days. Did you notice anything come easy for you? Did you notice anything become a challenge? But review what you experienced the last 30 days. And that's now a little bit of a blueprint for how you tick, how you operate. So if something was easy for you, you need to do more of that this next month. If something was hard, that's your homework. Chances are the cravings were pretty tough the first 2 weeks to adjust. Maybe you had some sluggishness, maybe you had a headache or two, maybe you really wanted to give in, but you didn't. That is probably going to be the hard part. And that's the hard part that will stick with you the whole journey. For me, it was never easy to just change your life, to change everything you know, and to change it into something completely foreign that's nothing like the way I used to be. And that was a mental challenge, and it was probably something that I have to still work on to this day. It's not easy. It's going to be hard. But if you chip away at it every day, if you show up every day, you will be rocking it. You will be a rock star yourself. And you can do it. Don't let anything hold you back. And also, while you're at it, how many pounds did you lose? Did you weigh yourself? And for me, I haven't weighed myself yet. I'm going to save it for tomorrow till we have the official 30 days. And to be honest, since I've been at my camp, I haven't really had the desire to weigh myself. So there's a part of me that says, well, don't weigh yourself. Don't weigh myself when I get back to Texas. But I don't know if I can do that. So the verdict, I'm still thinking about when I'm going to weigh myself. It might be a challenge to just live and not focus on the scale while I'm here. And that's something I've never done. I don't normally go longer than a week before I weigh myself. So we'll see. That might be a challenge for me to work on with myself. But I'm saying, did you weigh yourself? If you did, how much did you lose? Did you take measurements? How many inches did you lose? Did you take pictures? And did you compare a before and after? 30 months of bloat, inflammation, all of that gone. I'm sorry, 30 months, 30 days of the inflammation, the bloat. Did you find yourself peeing a lot? There's a reason why they call it carbohydrates. you hold on to all that fluid. When you go from a carbohydrate burning body or glucose burning body and you switch to a fat burner, you're gonna pee a lot and you're gonna get rid of all that inflammation. You will notice, sorry it's TMI, review what happened in the last 30 days. Sit down and really give it some thought and come up with your plan. I am still going to be giving you weekly meal plans. However, I won't be giving you 7-day meal plans. I will just be giving you 5-day meal plans. It was very hard to stop what I was doing and film everything on the weekend. So that's something I'm not willing to continue unless it's maybe the January month or something like that. But going forward, I will give you Monday through Friday what I'm eating, filming it, recipes, and in the meantime, I'm going to be figuring out how to make my website easier for you. I only have so much time. I don't have a team of people working for me. This channel is just me, literally just me. So Monday through Friday, hey, I think that's reasonable, but the weekends are mine. So during the weekends, just take something that I've done the past weeks and fill in those days. Or maybe that's the time you test out your own meal planning skills and see what you can do. So, but the point is, I liked this enough, and it made me feel really good to help you guys. And it was almost addicting for me to keep going and keep making these menus, keep doing everything I can do to help, because it just makes me feel so good to help, to give back. And that's what I'm about. So, and obviously, you do you at the end of the day. You know, if you want to keep following along and doing this with me, let's do it together. If I've given you enough and you want to start taking the reins, you do you. So point being, I'm not going anywhere. So you're stuck with me as long as you want to watch. So, but anyways, how cute is this maxi dress? Obviously I'm in my kitchen. I only came back up so far, but it's a maxi dress and it's adorable, and I just needed dresses. So again, this one is also from my friend at A Pocket of Joy Boutique. Link down below to save 10%. But I was really needing dresses. So I've been getting lots of dresses. My closet is starting to look like a real closet again. And obviously this time of year, it's so much easier to shop online than to go to stores, because you can't try anything on in stores there, at least here anyways. Your dressing rooms are closed. So anyways, you got to do what you got to do. And that's whatever it takes mentality, right? So anyways, let's get to the full day of eating, and I will meet you back here at the end of the video. Okay, so for lunch today, we're going to keep it simple: 3 eggs, 3 slices of bacon, and a half of an avocado. So for dinner, I'm going to hike a mountain tomorrow, so I would like to have a little bit higher carb dinner. So we're going to make Dr. Berg's pizza crust, and you're going to take riced cauliflower, and using a cotton dish towel, wring all the water you can possibly get out of the cauliflower. It makes it actually look like almond flour when you're done and you've got all the water out. So I'll post his link down below, but it was basically 2 cups of cauliflower, 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, 2 eggs, and I did a little bit of garlic and a pinch of salt as well. But I'm going to do 2 crusts, and this way I can tell, what one tastes better. So we're doing a little bit of an experiment as well. So beat the eggs. I'm using a food processor to put it all together nice and so the texture and everything's consistent. You don't have to do that. A plain bowl's fine, but I want to be fancy today. So anyways, put the egg in there and let it come together. Put it on a pan lined with parchment paper, and you're going to roll out the dough. I believe this was a 9 by 13. It might be a 9 by 11 pan, a pizza pan, whatever, any size you have will do. Just spread it out and make sure the crust is even. That's the main thing. You want the crust even and flat. So I'm going to pop it in the oven at 425, and I forget the time, but I'll post the link below. And this is going to be a lupin flour crust. So that was a cup of mozzarella, 4 tablespoons of lupin flour. I will post the link to lupin flour down below. It's been a great and easy flour to use for like this type of recipe. So anyways, there's 4 tablespoons, and then a pinch of salt. I think it was like an 1/8 teaspoon. And then We're going to also put in 1 egg. I did not follow the directions that the recipe link that I'm going to give you. I just threw it in the food processor and let it come together. You're supposed to melt the cheese and all that stuff, but hey, it worked out great this way. So you can follow the directions, though. I'm just one of those people that don't follow directions. So anyways, put 2 pieces of parchment paper down and roll it out until it's nice and smooth. This one, they pretty much had the same. I would say the lupin flour one was a little thinner, a little sturdier, but they was easy. Both of them were easy to actually roll out. Maybe a little smaller by volume, the lupin flour recipe, but overall it still filled the pan. So, but anyways, I'm going to pop that in the oven as well. You're supposed to poke some holes in it and bake it. So now that we're back to crust number 1, Dr. Berg's crust. Mom is putting some Rao's pizza sauce, so you can use any sauce that you want. Just make sure you read the back and see it's no sugar added and real nice clean ingredients. So we like to also put oregano, dried oregano on our sauce. It just gives a little bit more flavor, a little bit of minced garlic. You can omit those steps. Parmesan, and now it's time to make our pizza. So that's mozzarella cheese. If you wanted to be very strict, it would be smart to measure it all out. Being that I'm hiking up a mountain tomorrow, I'm really not concerned. But if I was new in my journey and I did need to pay attention, I would totally have measured that. So this is crust number 2, the lupin flour crust. I'm also putting the Rao's on there. And then this one's going to be more of a loaded style. I'm going to also sprinkle the same base. So I'm going to put the oregano and garlic, and then we'll layer the pizza. Have fun with it. Put whatever toppings that you do. Comment below if you're a pineapple person. I am not a fan of pineapple on pizza. Not even because I'm low carb, but I just don't do it. So that was feta cheese. And next we're going to put some red pepper, some white onion, and some pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, and then also I'm going to put the rest of the pepperoni. It's boar's head pepperoni. It's one of my favorite pepperonis ever. They've clean ingredients and delicious. And then the controversial Canadian bacon or ham or whatever you want to call it, but it's the same one I had for lunch today, just diced up. And then threw some pearls of mozzarella on there. I forget the name of what those are called, but hey, delicious. Bake them both in the oven until toppings are melted. And then we're going to do the taste test. So they both took about the same time. And there's the finished product of lupin flour pizza. Or I should say lupin flour crust pizza. And we'll do the taste test next. I personally think the lupin flour won. Taste-wise, but my mom swears she loved the Dr. Berg's crust. So either way, they both were a very solid crust, and I would make them both again. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Congrats, you just finished your first 30 days of keto. And I'm going to give you a big round of applause. I'm super excited for you. Don't stop. Keep being great. And keep rewinding. I'm Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind.